Ashley with Losing with Sam and Ash, your resource for tips to help a busy life be much smoother, much more enjoyable, because we want you to go and live a big, bad, purposeful life. I'm going to teach you how to make one of my favorite lunches ever, and it's a Bombay curry chicken salad. This doesn't include any eggs, any mayonnaise, super healthy. It's gonna go a 21-day fix in almost any diet, just really, really clean. So let's get started. I'm going to teach you a really clean recipe that you're gonna love. All right, the first thing we need to start with is obviously the chicken. Now you can really do anything for chicken. You can grill a bunch of chicken, but I prefer to just buy a rotisserie chicken. Lynn, I'm telling you, I'm bad at cooking shows, but this is reality. This is a reality cooking show. I literally feel like a caveman. Okay, and then once it's off in big pieces, then I just want to make it little pieces. And you can, it kind of depends on how you want the chicken. You can pull it, or you can chunk it. Gotta be a better name for that too. Cube it. I prefer chunked, not shredded. All right, so once you've cut your chicken, then you're just going to put it into a bowl. And it's always best to use a separate cutting board for meats and for your produce. Now this is cooked chicken, so it's not gonna matter that much, but I just do it anyway. I'm done with this. Okay, so now for the fun ingredients. Nuts. We're going to put a mixture of chopped cashews and almonds in there. Now, I don't have a little food processor. I really need to get one that I can just go boop, boop, and it just kind of chunks it up. I don't have that, so I just take my knife and chop, chop, chop away. This kind of looks like a lot. It might be a lot, but you know what? You can save it in a little container if you make too much. Okay, can you see? That's about the size I'm gonna have them. So I'm gonna mix this into the chicken. The next thing I'm going to add is red onion, and you could use green onions, chives, whatever. I really think that onion, unless you just really hate it, is, I don't know, it just like gives it that zing. So I just really finely chopped some red onion, and I'm just going to mix it lightly. And I would rather add a little bit too little of each of the ingredients than kind of overdo it, because you can always add more. And you might see that I'm just showing the ingredients but not the measurements. And that's because that's how I cook. I don't use a lot of recipes. Baking for sure, I will start with a recipe. Kind of know how to make muffins off the top of my head. Some desserts I just put together, but a lot of how I cook, it's just putting it in there. And that's because I've grown from like a family of 2, me and Sam, to a family of 7. And so my food has to scale, and I never know with my kids how much they're going to eat, and it's just how I do things. I like to mix it up. I never eat the same thing twice, like not exactly the same thing. It's always an adventure. All right, so the next thing that makes this really unique and really yummy is you want some dried fruit. So I am using figs, which I really like. So these are from Trader Joe's, love them. If you don't know, this is what a dried fig is. These are black mission figs. That's what they're gonna look like. And so I just cut them into small, little, bite-sized pieces. So I'm gonna sprinkle these in, and this gives it some sweetness. Okay, and now for the curry, right? Love curry. I think that you can make any veggie, roasted veggie, any dish come to life if you just add some curry. So if I don't know what to do, I add curry, but this specifically is all about the curry. So this is just yellow curry powder, again from Trader Joe's. And I am just going to season it. And how much, you say? That is up to you. So, like I said, just add kind of like an amount that's going to kind of color it that yellowy orange as you mix it together. And you can always go in and add more. So then let's just season it with a little bit of salt and pepper. Just using some black pepper, not too much. And I always use pink salt. I always want to say pink sea salt. So now that we basically finished, then I just have to taste it and kind of see what we need. It's really good, but I think it could use more curry. It needs more of a kick. More curry and more onion. And honestly, maybe more figs. Because what I really like about this salad is you want to, in every bite, you want to get a little bit of a kick of like the onion or a little bit of spice from the curry. You want to get a little bit of sweet from the fig or the dried fruit, and you want to get a little bit of crunch from the nuts. Like that's the perfect bite. So that's what we're going for when you test it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put all these extra almonds and cashew pieces that I wasn't sure about. I'm going to put those in there, and like I said, I'm going to add a little bit more fig. And so I used, just to give you a little bit of an idea, I probably used about 1/3 of a red onion, and I probably used about 4 or 5 figs, and now I'm going to add 2 more. And let's see what else, about a handful of the nuts. Okay, so let's see how it is now that I added a little bit more of everything. All right. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, one more bite. I'm such a bad camera chewer. I don't know how I could have done that better. I was thinking about it as I was chewing, like, wow, this is taking a long time. I don't know how the professionals do it. All right, so that is my Bombay curry chicken salad. I love it so much. You're gonna love it too. The great thing about it is that you can eat it alone. It's really good on top of greens. I mean, you can just put like a million greens on your plate. Spinach, arugula, any type of lettuce, and then just put chicken salad on top, and you're getting a delicious delicacy, which is all so good for you. So good for you. Now here is the little ingredient that I never would have thought of, but it's like, duh. And it's just coconut milk. And I'm just using out of the carton coconut milk. I'm sure you could use the creamier type in the can, but I'm just using out of the carton. But like I said, you know, usually you need something real creamy to mix it with, like avocado, you can do that. And that's it for today. If this recipe looks like something that you're going to make, I want to hear about it. Also, any questions, just drop them in the comments. And before you go, make sure that you push the subscribe button and subscribe to our channel. Also, I want you to go to our website, losingitwithsamandAsh.com. There we not only have more food recipes, but also life recipes for busy women, busy families. We want you to go from being stressed, worn out, and feeling trapped to living a big, bad, awesome life. You can also find us on Facebook.com/LosingWithSamAndAsh or on one of my favorite platforms, Instagram. But there, I'm Happy Fit Mom of 5, and there is an underscore between each word. Happy Fit Mom of 5. All right, busy girls, I will catch you soon.